If you are thinking about doing a renovation, there are certain things you need to make sure you think of before you start. So we bought this house, it was built in the 1960s. We bought it to renovate, and most houses will be about that era, slightly before or slightly after, if you're going to be renovating. And quite often there are the same things that need to be done in these houses. So this house needed a full new heating system, a new boiler, new piping throughout, and it needed to be rewired. So basically every wall and floor needed to be ripped up, and the pipes and electrics got to. It's a big cost that you have to foot, but you don't actually really see the benefits of any of it because it is all behind closed doors. But it is probably about 5 to 10 grand depending on what you're getting. If you're getting walls knocked out or steels put in or bifold doors put in, then again that is a big additional cost. But it did allow us to go from this, so it was a separate kitchen and living room, and we knocked it through. So it was being held up with a new additional steel, and we allowed us to go into one big open plan living, kitchen, dining area, which so many people want these days. So we absolutely love this room now. We also did, we did every room in the house, but like upstairs, a lot of them had built-in wardrobes, so we stripped them all out and made the bedrooms a lot bigger as well. Because we did renovate every single room in the house, we did run out of budget, and it was unfortunate. It always happens with projects like this. We didn't think it would happen so soon, but we had planned on doing up the garden, and we told the builders this, but we didn't tell them we'd ran out of budget and we're no longer doing the garden. So they ended up making a complete mess of it, which obviously meant we then had to get the garden done because it looked like a crack den. So then we had to find the funds. It was an extra about 3 grand or something to get the garden to look like this, which was so worth it. We moved in, and since we've moved in, the house is fantastic, but there are still additional costs that we're having to incur. We've had to get about 4 of the windows replaced at the front of the house. We've had to have the front of the house re-rendered as we had a leak. We've had to have the drive redone as we had a leak. And now we are going to have to get the roof redone, as lo and behold, we've got a leak. This will be about an extra 20 grand since we moved in about 18 months ago, but these things do happen with old houses. So bear that in mind when purchasing. We did it all with a newborn, so good luck.